everyone, Irish Warlock here, and welcome back to our Final Fantasy 16 Let's Play with Part 8. I'm going to pick just a moment from where we left off. I'm just going to give a quick recap of what happened last time. So after leaving the Imperial Keep with our new wind-based abilities, we tried to leave the area, but Benedicta, who had escaped with her men and was kind of in a bit of a negative headspace after losing her abilities, got them back or just was able to regain control of them. And essentially, I think she kind of unlocked her full icon, or she went into her full icon mode, which was a giant, like, multi-limbed harpy thing, which was really cool looking. We went after her and saw the Dominant of Fire, who we've been looking for, the one who killed our brother. We fought Benedicta, lost the Dominant in the kind of storm that was ongoing, fought Benedicta, defeated Benedicta, but then she came back, and then we kind of essentially entered our icon mode, I guess, because we are also a Dominant, and it's real that we are Ifrit, the Dominant of Fire, who killed Joshua all those years ago, which just begs the question, who is this hooded Dominant running around? So, it looks like we killed Benedicta. We saw her body, unless she gets back up later on. And we were stopped by Sid, who went into his icon mode, which I'm now going to refer to as OP Gandalf, because that's what he looked like. We were taken back here to the hideout, kind of kept in a cell, but were let out. Sid, or Clive, I should say, plans on either killing himself or just, yeah, basically killing himself. While Sid, I think he still kind of wants to keep us around. He still probably has a bit of faith that we can do good. He's pointed out that Gav has gone off searching for the Dominant of Fire and has found him. So at least enough to kind of honor Gav's commitment to the search and kind of answer some of our questions. We are going to go off and find this Dominant. So we're going to go to a place called King's Fall, supposedly where Gav is. Let's get going. Right, so King's Fall. Here tumble the waters of the Empire's brooks and burrows and bournes, converge into a single resplendent cataract, where a bygone king is said to have lost both life and kingdom. Yeah, also, you can see the other areas are marked off. Apparently, we're in a part of the game where I guess we can't go back to other areas or do side missions. We also, last episode, did go back to the hideout after Benedicta entered her icon form, but before we fought her, to kind of resupply and do the two, or at least we did the two side missions that were there. I had kind of originally planned on just activating them, but they were both meant to be done in the hideout, which makes sense. They were the first two.
Not so long ago, this here was a thriving trade route. Then the blight came. The people left. And just like that, it was deserted. Making it the perfect little shortcut. Gab's waiting for us up ahead. Come on. Still feeling sorry for yourself?
Don't. Please.
Think about it, Clive. The rumours all point to... That was an Imperial signal. They shouldn't be here. The old fort's been abandoned for years. Our little chat can wait. I need to see what the bastards are up to. You go on ahead and meet up with Gab.
But we both know that...
No buts about it.
Right then. Oh, hang on, no. Important first. Good doggy. Right then, let's go.
Stupid. I'm the Dominant of Fire. We sent Gav on a wild goose chase.
But did we? We know this other hooded figure. I actually know what. Just before I keep going down that train of thought, this game is just beautiful. Like I know that's not a massive scene to look over, but I cannot get over how beautiful this game looks. Oh, and of course, there's giant spiders. What fancy game would be complete without giant spiders?
And for what?
I was like, yeah. So, who is this dominant? Like, it's. So I originally thought that the dominant who killed Joshua was Clive. But then the game kind of progressed and was like, oh yeah, no look, there is actually this hooded figure who was there that night when when Joshua died. So I was like, okay, maybe it's not Clive who is this dominant, but he is. So it just raises a lot of questions like, who is this robed figure and what is going on out there? What was that? Bear? Oh! Troll? Giant? Minotaur! Oh, hello. Okay. Another of the beast folk? Oh.
This time.
Hey, Bakil. Bring him down. Nice. Get another one in. I was thinking the other day about this game, and I don't remember if I mentioned it in the last video. I don't think I did. Just how it handles like different races, because there's definitely other fancy genres that have only done humans, like Game of Thrones. But yeah, then the Game of Thrones didn't really have like a lot in the way of fancy. Well, this does. We've seen it has like it's got magic, obviously, and now like we've seen other species or races outside of humans. Like we've seen now, we've got a Minotaur. We fought goblins earlier on. There was mentions of orcs at one point, but like I think it's very like unique choice to be like, okay, yeah, there's Minotaurs, there's goblins, there's orcs. There's other weird, like, demonic, like, the icons, like, creatures. But there's no elves or dwarves or halflings and stuff. They kind of, like, went with one kind of grouping from fancy genre, but not the other. Which is neither good nor bad, I just think it's quite unique. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about Minotaur. A mysterious man that many believe to be a dominant of fire, Clive first saw him at Phoenix Gate on the night of the Imperial invasion, and for years believed him and the dominant of the icon that killed his brother. Believed him to be the dominant icon that killed his brother. To Clive's eternal chagrin, he is otherwise. Let's look at Gav. Sid's faithful scout who puts his leisurely nose to work in tracking the movements of slavers, soldiers, and any other object of interest to the hideaway. Ever agreeable fellow, only to gladly delve in behind enemy lines if he can get a good story or two.
Perfect little shortcut, Sid. Straight to a nest of bloodthirsty beasts.
Yeah, so I just think it's interesting that, you know, some fancy ropes are followed, but some aren't. As I said, not good, not bad, just interesting.
Can't be
and spiders. I didn't look, but I wonder if this game has an arachnophobic mode. Hope it does. It's kind of something that a lot of games, I think, should have. I'm a bit of an arachnophobe when it comes to creepy crawlies. Like, I can handle... Like, these are fine, because I think they're small and I'm not up close. I had a lot of problems with Skyrim. Like, I got Skyrim the day it came out, but I genuinely had a lot of problems playing it. And I've only got it on the Switch now, and occasionally I do. If I'm bored, I will go back and play it for a little bit, because it's an easy game to jump in and out of. But yeah, even to this day, I still kind of have to avoid like the frost spider layers, and if I'm doing a quest where I know I have to interact with them, I do like stick bow and arrow and let my companion kind of handle them, because I'm just, yeah, I'm not that great at handling. But oh, these are even more spidery looking. But yeah, so it depends on the game. Like this, I'm fine. The Dragon Age series, yeah, I'm pretty fine. Mostly, some of them do, especially in Dragon Age 2 when you're fighting them like the size of a bus or something, and you see the face when they die and like it's all curled up. It's can be a bit off-putting, but for the most part, it's okay. But yeah, Skyrim and real life and some movies get me. When I was younger, I had a lot of problem with the second Harry Potter movie, that I would leave the room during that scene. And yeah. Oh. Okay, big heal. This episode won't be too long. 50 minutes to an hour, roughly. I've got my friend's 30th in a little while, so obviously I need to go get ready for that and then head over to her place, which isn't too far from where I am, but obviously I need to have time to get ready and to meet a few people before it starts.
What is it, boy?
After him! Don't let him escape!
Hey, come on, Gav.
Gav!
On haul ass, Clive.
Who goes there? This one's a deserter! Take his head!
Oh yeah, so it's technically I am an Imperial deserter, haven't I? Right, alright, wizard first. No. Come on, get to the wizard. There we are.
It's over.
Too slow.
Easy as pie. I spoke too soon. Oh, it's one of these guys. Was he an Imperial? I was gonna say it's an Imperial dragon. I think that's technically an Imperial dragon. Oh, for the love of God. A man. Oh.
Clive, what's the situation?
You're late. Captain Trouble.
What?
The Imperials are on his tail. We have to get to him before they do.
Understood. I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
Not at all.
I'll take the dragon. You take the dragoon.
Dragoon, that's what he's called. Not an Imperial dragon, like a Dragoon.
Not this time.
And just for safety, you're going to take a stone skin. I mean, that dragon's nearly dead, so hurry up and deal with that. You can help me. And he's staggered. Alright, go, go, go. Brilliant. Get in and help. Probably do another heal just to be safe. Okay, I'm going to try and save the abilities to when he gets fully staggered. Okay, big heal.
Not this time.
Okay. Everything on him. Nice. Oh, hell. And pogo sticking around the place.
Since when could these bastards fly? The one goes up, must come down.
Nice. Why can't I play as Sid?
Bloody time waster. Come on, let's finish him off.
And he is down. I think I saw them saying recently that they don't, like, they haven't really made a plan for DLC. They're not really sure what their kind of long-term kind of continuation with this game is, outside of maybe patches. But I would love a Sid DLC. Like, if like the rest, if we don't see like Sid's background more in the game, I don't see his background in a DLC.
Come on.
Oh! Okay, maybe he caught something on the way down. Bad freaking ass. Oh, thank God. Come on, Clive, moving out.
Your hand!
Help me. Help me.
Oh.
I've got you.
Oh, good man, good man. Ooh.
There. Clive doesn't have your nose, I said. He'd stumble off a cliff, I said.
Don't have great bedside manner.
With a nose like mine, can't help sticking it where it's not wanted. But if it wasn't for you two, my sniffing days would be over. Thank you. Truly.
So, what news?
Well, found out where your friend's heading for one thing.
Gav,
Him and his mate are on their way to your old stomping ground, Rosaria.
What?
You should have seen what they did to the Imperials who tried to stop them.
Would they be going there?
There's no question about it. He's a dominant fire, all right.
he can't be.
Clive, I saw you turn into an icon before my very eyes. And yes, there's a good chance it was you who killed the Phoenix.
So we're not keeping that a secret at all then, are we, Sid?
But we weren't alone, were we? There was the fellow you saw enter the whirlwind.
And he was at Phoenix Gate.
I saw him too.
And we're not crazy.
You didn't
That's
kill
good.
him, Clive. He's out there.
Who is he?
Don't ask me. I don't bloody know.
Alright, theories. He's the new dominant of fire.
You're gonna find him and find out.
He's
You swore an oath.
a third dominant of fire.
What?
Or option 3,
You swore you'd avenge
he's somehow
him to
Joshua.
death, that you'd never rest until you'd hunted down the man responsible. So, find out if this man's responsible and kill yourself if he's not.
I said he's a new dominant of fire. I meant he's the new Phoenix, but I don't think that's my least likely option. I think.
Thank you, Gav.
Yeah, well.
Okay, so we're back with... Okay, maybe we'll get some of our answers now then.
No birds returning this year.
The Deadlands have swallowed their roosts, like as not.
Yeah, and he's got red hair.
Time.
We'll be in Rosaria in a day or two.
Back to where it all began.
Wait. Is it Joshua?
He must be stopped.
Okay, who's he? He? Clive? Wait, our mother was working for... wasn't she? I'm going to assume he means her. Right, back to base then. Only thing to do. Okay, so is that Joshua or is it just another red-headed person? I think it's a bit odd to make him.
Out to fire you was like a bleeding volcano.
Ever seen a volcano?
What? You think I'm having you on?
Clive! Your friend. She's awake.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Nearly forgot about Jill. Be a fun conversation to have. Hey Jill, I killed your childhood best friend.
You fool. Right, you lot. Enough slacking. Goots, come with me. Gav, go and get those wounds seen to.
Oh, give it to me straight. How long have I got?
So?
All in good time.
Be discreet, come on. Hey, let's go talk to Jill. Do you even remember us? Does she know who we are?
Isn't the Moogle funny?
Let's get this fixed before someone does themselves a...
I think she remembers us.
It's true then. It really is you.
It is.
Clive! You're alive.
So are you. I still can't believe it. Are your wounds healed?
Yes. Talia told me what happened. You saved my life.
After nearly taking it, I had no idea. Forgive me, but how did you ever come to be there, Jill?
That's a good question.
Fighting for them.
The Iron Blood. They invaded not long after the news arrived about Phoenix Gate. Rosaria had lost her leaders. The duchy was in chaos. The Iron Kingdom saw our weakness and pounced upon it. They killed the men and captured the women.
And took you back to Ironhome.
I thought they meant to have their fun with me before the end. But the end never came. My powers awoke and everything changed. It all happened so fast.
We were told that the Iron Blood had captured a dominant and planned to bring her on their latest crusade.
They gave me a choice. To fight for them on the battlefield or see my countrywomen slaughtered.
And they call us dominants.
What?
Oh, she clocked out us.
What happened, Clive? What happened at Phoenix Gate?
I killed my brother.
It was me. I killed Joshua.
No, that's not true. I know you. You wouldn't do that.
It's the truth. I changed into him again, not long ago. The second icon of fire. The one responsible.
Clive.
When I think back to that night, the hooded man, he spoke to me. did he say? We have found you. What did he mean?
Clive, we should go back there, to Phoenix Gate.
Brilliant idea.
I need to know what really happened. And so do you. You need to know for certain. And if what you told me is true, and you did what you said you did, then we will face it together.
Jill, All right.
You'll be needing a change of clothes, then. Out you go, your lordship. We wouldn't want you getting overexcited.
Sorry.
I hope she was talking about me, because I really do not like the look of that armor.
See you soon then, Clive.
I should be ready too. We've a long journey ahead of us.
Up to you?
I thought I told you to make yourself
Alright, I'm
scarce.
going.
Your friend needs to get rest.
Okay, so I need to talk to Sharon. I seriously still cannot remember how to pronounce this name, but I need to talk to the merchant lady. And I have 2 side quests to do, so we'll activate and maybe do those now as well. I can jump upstairs, but I can't jump that little gap. Herbalist, or the botanist.
You! Newcomer! I need help.
What's the matter?
It's my assistant. She left to gather soil, and I've seen nothing of her since. I cannot concentrate one whit for fear of what might have happened. Please, I beg of you, will you go and check? I have to know.
Yeah, alright.
Alright, I'll go.
Marvelous. Thank you. You'll be rewarded for your time, of course.
Whereabouts is she?
Gotan's Bales. It's on the outskirts of Lostwig. Not the safest place for an unaccompanied bearer, perhaps, but the soil there is second to none. Now go, and do not linger. Why, it may already be too late.
Alright, don't worry, we'll find her. Yeah, sure, we'll prioritize. If I go, then... I can go back here, and can I... We'll come back. Okay, so she's over there. Cool. Okay, well, let's talk to the other guy, and then we'll talk to Sharon. And then we'll decide whether we go to Phoenix Gate or we go do the side quest.
Isn't the Moogle funny?
What is a Moogle?
I wonder what...
They even have a Moogle. I've never seen one in the flesh. I'm sure it said in my father's bestiary that they live deep in the forest, and that they never reveal themselves to humans. Nectar, you say? Clive. So it would seem. That sounds painful.
Okay. So we don't have elves or dwarves, but we have whatever that is. And a bartender.
Ah, Clive.
Or
I
kitchen
trust
head.
you're settling in.
Yes.
Gradually getting used to the place.
Liver more food?
Glad to hear it. I was hoping you might be persuaded to come to my aid once more. Your services will be rewarded, of course.
I don't doubt it. Seems to be the way around here.
We strive to be better than those we once served. Now, as to the task itself, I am once again in need of a pair of hands to deliver sustenance to our esteemed companions. I
All right,
have
then.
3 meals for 3 industrious souls. What say you?
At least to get it done nice and quick.
I'd be happy to help.
Marvelous. The 3 individuals you'll be seeking out are busying themselves about the hideaway. You'll find one by the entrance, another in the bunks, and the other guarding the cells. Thank you once again, Clive.
Okay, well, we'll prioritize this one just straight away. So over there, and back that way. Let's do this nice and quick. Hello.
Ooh, something smells good. For me, I hope.
It is. Courtesy of Kenneth.
Hearty meal.
Oh, my thanks. These birds are needy creatures. They don't like me running after the fat chocobo behind their backs.
They must keep you busy.
Ah, there's never a moment's rest. Probably for the best I eat down here, reeking of the stables as I do. I'd only put people off their food. And who has time to wash and dress for dinner when they've got little darlings like these to wait upon, eh? Anyway, thanks for the food, and be sure to give Kenneth my regards.
I have a weird theory now. I got.
Sid's gone off again. To Rosaria this time to pick up some supplies. Never can get him to sit still.
Alright. But yeah, I have a theory. And I think it's basically because of this quest now happening twice, going around talking to everyone. And everyone being really helpful. Like Sid and Gav and Goots and all the others. That my theory is they're all going to betray me. Or they're all going to die. And the game is setting me up for heartbreak either way. God damn you, Final Fantasy 16, if that's what happens. Oh, why is there a guy in here?
Who did you bend over for to get the royal pardon? The old jailer there? Or was it Sid?
Alright. You.
Back so soon? Fancied another kip in the cells, did you?
Kenneth sent me. He thought you might be hungry.
He wasn't wrong. The way my gut's been growling, I'd have curls running scared.
Guard duty down here can't be much fun.
It's not. But sometimes folk need locking up, and someone has to watch over them. I help people sleep at night, and that's not a boast many can make. You keep yourself on the right side of these bars now, you hear me?
I will, don't worry. Right then, one more guy, and then we press on.
Could really do with a proper place to train.
Oh, what I wouldn't give for some wild Mickey berries.
Can I help you? Kenneth sent me.
Ah, wonderful. Do you hear that? Our food has arrived. Does your appetite still elude you?
Is he sick?
I'm afraid so. Those no longer in need of a physicker's immediate ministrations are sent here for further rest. I tend to those who cannot tend to themselves, which leaves me very little time for anything else. Happily, Kenneth sees that I stay fed. I would be lost without the kindness of good people like him and yourself. Thank you.
Oh yeah, this game has definitely set me up for heartbreak.
I better let Kenneth know.
We're looking at half a dozen.
I'm thinking, would it be a good idea if I did some of these side quests, like outside of the recording, and then just do a quick recap as well of like the extra side quests I did?
You're back. All done? Wonderful. Here, your reward.
They seem important. I can use the PlayStation's like recording app to at least get the clips that I can show you.
Everyone has their place.
I can show you when I'm doing the
We are
recap.
proud of, believe me. I'm glad you've
I
witnessed
doubt
it
I'll do
yourself.
every single side quest,
You have your
but we'll see.
place too, of course, as you have just so capably proven, and you will always have a place with us, should you desire it.
It's kind of you to say so.
It is the truth, and not a soul among us would deny it. I look forward to all that you will bring to our little community.
Okay, so probably another 10 to 15 minutes, then we'll wrap things up. Let's check actually crafting before we talk to Sharon. I think I pronounce her name differently every time. Sharon, whatever.
I see I'm busy here. But I ain't the cook, am I?
So if you tasted Kenneth's brown, I might as well be. I know that's all his voice.
Look.
Sid needs a smith and I need a smithy. Call it a marriage of convenience. Doesn't hurt that the forge here is the hottest this side of hell, or that it works without magic. I won't have no bearers suffering for me.
You got anything needs repairing?
For retooling, you bring it here along with your own materials, and any scrap left over I keep.
So, what'll it be?
Gaia blade. 35, 135. I'll keep Stormcry though, I won't sell it. That's worse than what I have. I can't make that one. Better, but it will drop my health a little bit, but it'll bring my defense up. Only by 2 though. Let's do some Okay, hang on, what do I have on? I should also upgrade some of my abilities soon. Steel Crowns plus and Dark Sash plus.
Well, so what'll it be? Bring me the materials, and I'll think about it. Anything else? I see I'm busy here.
Okay, I guess I've got nothing to upgrade at the moment, so we'll just stick with what we have and then go and upgrade our abilities. Okay, so I think we'll unlock this new ability. And let's give it an upgrade while we're at it, and just take a quick look comparing it to the other two I currently have. And I think we will put it into the triangle position. And while we're here, let's get this one as well.
Fancy a mug of Kenneth's cold.
What do you want?
To say
Alright.
farewell. We're leaving.
Good decision. Better that than buried out there in the black. You've got a lot to thank that girl for, you know.
I know. And I will.
Now, what do you really want? We both know you don't come here for conversation.
No, I got that. There. Uh.
I'm not running a
Oh.
charity here.
All right. I didn't.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind.
Right. And can I sell it?
Off you go then. And best of luck.
Oh, I'm sure I'll be back.
I should probably say thank you to Gav too.
So your mind's made up, is it?
We'll be leaving for Rosaria as soon as we're able.
Back down memory lane, eh? Rosaria ain't what she used to be, Clive. Not since the Imperials moved in. First sign of trouble, you make straight for Martha's Rest and ask for the landlady. She's a friend of the cause. Tell her you was Sid, and she'll help you out.
Thanks, Gav.
Understood. Thank you, Gav.
Yeah.
I'd be lost without you.
Yeah.
Weird
I'm
tree
just doing my
ponytails.
job. No need to make such a fuss.
Right, Gav, that hairdo has caused my opinion to drop just a little.
You take care, alright? Oh, I'm crap at goodbyes. Where's Sid when you need him?
Give him my regards when he gets back.
I will.
When he's in Rosaria, we'll probably see him there. Like a badass.
You waiting?
Ready, my lady?
Ready.
I'm literally going to be back here in 5 minutes once I find that botanist's apprentice. Journey into Rosaria via the tree reed. Tree reeds. Rising waters transformed fertile farmland into a noisome, rendered high uninhabitable to all but leeches and... Okay, well, let's go here to help the botanist and see if there's any side quests up there. And depending on how this goes, we'll judge whether this is where we stay or not. And she's right there. Mark that there's any more what you call side missions. Tell me if there was. Yeah, let's just go on. Okay.
Someone's in trouble.
Oh, spiders.
Are you hurt?
It would have been worse if you hadn't come along. Wait, I've seen you around the hideaway. You're new, aren't you?
I'm Clive.
And I'm Martel. But what are you doing here?
Looking for you. This is no place for a bearer on her own.
I noticed that. But this soil's not going to collect itself.
Then what if I gathered it for you? You could head back to the hideaway. Just exactly what sort of dirt is it that you need?
What I need is soil. I'd be a fool to refuse your help after what just happened. It's the good stuff you're looking for. Dark, rich, fragrant. You'll know it when you find it.
Dark, rich, and fragrant. Right. Well, you should hurry back. Bohemil seemed worried enough that he might come looking for you himself.
That seems unlikely, but I won't argue with you. Thanks.
Soil, then. There's certainly enough of it here. But is it dark, rich, and fragrant?
That it? Straightforward, but I think I've heard that a few of the side quests can be a bit
I better get it back to the hideaway.
Alright then. Yeah, a few of the side quests can be a bit straightforward, a bit simple. But I suppose we have to wait and see. Like, this is only the third one we've done, and like, if the content is simple but the but the like lore and world building is good, then I think that's fine.
This isn't the first time I've seen one of these. Perhaps I can use them as waymarks.
Okay. Oh, I don't travel from them, do I? That's handy. Yeah, hi, I know I said I was leaving, but talk to this guy about some plants and soil first. I keep colliding with that chicken every time I walk by.
My shield and shining armor. You can give those samples straight to the Garden Master. He's expecting them.
There you are. And all safe and sound.
Well, yes, she's standing right there.
Not the girl. The soil. Did you bring it?
Come on, man. What's more important?
Yes. Here.
Glorious! When Martel came home empty-handed, I almost had a fit. But with this, my research can continue. First and foremost come the measurements. I must know how much ether each sample contains. From there...
Wait, so you were never...
Worried about me? Sorry to disappoint you, but the only thing he worries about is his research.
But that's...
That's all right.
A
It's just
dick.
who he is. And if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be growing anything in these ruins. It's a small price to pay. Although, you shouldn't have to pay it too. Did he even offer you anything for helping? Ugh. Here. I know it's not much, but it's something, at least. I wish I could offer you some fruit too, but you're not likely to thank me if I do. Still, we'll grow something worth eating one of these days, and when we do, you'll have first pick.
I wasn't expecting it to go that way, but maybe I should have been expecting it to go that way. Right then. I think this might be the best point to wrap it up. Talk to Jill, hang on.
Come on, Clive. Let's go to Phoenix Gate. I need to know what really happened that night.
Yeah, I would love to keep playing. I really wish I'd started recording a bit earlier, but I was doing some other stuff first. And yeah, I need to go get ready for this party. So, if you like this video, do leave a like and a comment. If you've got any feedback, do also leave it in the comments as well. It's all greatly appreciated. What do you guys think is going on here? Because I am dreadfully confused and curious. Who is this rogue figure? Is that Joshua, or is it just another red-headed person? Why is Sid in Rosaria? That's actually a good question. They said he was on a supply run, but surely he could have gone to other more closer places, more safer places. And what will we find at Phoenix Gate when we get there next time? Hopefully it won't be too long for the next part 9 to come out. But we're just going to have to see what happens and play it day by day. Also, if you do like the content and want to stay up to date on the content, including part 9, and also my Star Trek and 40k Bolt Gun Let's Plays, you should subscribe to the channel. And with that, I'll see you all next time.